Good morning to you once again. Thank you so much for joining us on Friday's edition of Morning at NTV. Now you can follow up on the conversations that we are having right here on our social media platforms. On Twitter, NTV Uganda. The hashtag is Morning at NTV. Streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube for you to catch up with these chit chats as we get into the weekend. In our business update this morning, we're going to be looking at managing purchase in a shaky economy. My name is Priscilla Regina Neloga, and once again, you're welcome. Now, globally, the hire purchase system originated in the 19th century when you had companies starting offering purchase of their products on hire purchase, and this was to allow customers with cash constraints to make an expensive purchase they otherwise would have to suppress or altogether delay or even forego. Now, in Uganda, the system was popular during the 1960s as well as the 1970s under the Car General Agencies Ltd. It promoted businesses of the time so much so that ordinary citizens like you and me, and most importantly, public figures, public servants, the rich so rich, were able to acquire assets of their interest relatively much easier, unlike it is now. Now, we want to understand more about this purchase hire and where it stands as far as Uganda is concerned. Today, I'm joined by Edith Kaguima, who's the country manager, lipa, Later Uganda. Good morning to you, Edith, and you're most welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about hire purchase. I know that there's industrial and then there's consumer purchase. Could you differentiate for us these types of hire purchases currently?
Okay, so there are two kinds of hire purchases. So as you mentioned, so the first one is consumer hire purchase, and the second one is industrial. So the difference is quite straightforward. However, just to break it down, so for industrial hire purchase, this is more inclined towards businesses, right? So for us as Lipa Later, we have a B2B product, right, that we offer to our business clients, right? And for consumer hire purchase, this is more towards individuals, right? So individuals like you and I, right? So you want to take up a laptop, you want to pursue your design career, you want to take up furniture for your house. So consumer hire purchase is more inclined towards individual needs. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now in Uganda, how do people appreciate the two right now? So at Lipa Later, we offer both. So for a very long time, we have focused on B2C, right? That's consumer hire purchase. But from last year towards the end of Q4, we adopted B2B, right? That is industrial hire purchase, because of the need for businesses to get credit to be able to grow their businesses, right? So I will say there's a need for both, because at the end of the day, business want to grow, so they need credit to be able to grow their and expand their businesses. And for individuals, definitely looking at better lifestyles, right? So I think there's been, and for Lipa Later, we've been able to see like a need for both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know that of course there's terms and conditions that apply, signatures that have to fly here and there, but it all comes down to trust. As one that is a business player in this sector, when it comes to the trust issues, how are you managing the loyalty and commitment of the other party to actually commit to the agreement between the two of you?
So at Lipa Later, we pride ourselves in building products for our customers, right? So we involve our customers in building the products for them.
Product development.
Yes, exactly, because at the end of the day, we're building the products for our customers. So we pride ourselves in that, right? So at the end of the day, we encourage our customers to be able to give us feedback in terms of how will they want to see our products turn out at the end of the day, because we're building the products for them. Yes.
All right, so still as Lipa Later, a market player, let's look at the harmony within the sector. How are you ensuring that there's progressive harmonization of the sector and, you know, hire purchase is being spread to other people, or other people, companies for that matter, that can actually come in and enjoy the services that you offer without really having to put out an arm and a leg, especially financially, and also spreading the awareness, because I assume it's a limited community that comes to your doorstep. However, there's a lot of potential out there.
For sure, for sure. And I agree. So, I mean, at Lipa Later, we are trying as much as possible to create awareness for a lot more people, a lot more individuals and businesses to be able to access our product, because there is need for credit in this market, right? However, we've called upon and continue to call upon various stakeholders within the private sector, within government, to be able to work with us, right? So we can be able to access more people getting these products, because there's need for credit, right, for business to be able to expand, so businesses to be able to offer quality products to consumers, right? So we are calling upon stakeholders at the end of the day, and we are working with some of them, right? And we continue to pass this message out there, so a lot more businesses are able to access these products.
How does a market player such as yourself attract clients to your business?
So we work in different ways, right? One, we're able to we have a product where you're able to walk into the store, right? The store of your choice, and you're able to sign up at the store level and get your products, right? So this could be stores within Kampala Road, furniture stores that sell furniture, right? We also have an app that you can be able to sign up. That's Lipa. We also have a web app. So we have different ways within which a customer can be able to sign up and get access to our products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the future of this kind of service,
yeah.
Presently, are Ugandans progressively adopting to it? Are they buying into it?
I will say we're taking the right steps. We're taking the right strides for sure. We need to get to a point where, because where we're headed towards a cashless economy, right? And for certain, we need to take certain strides to be able to achieve that. Mm-hmm. And again, I think I mentioned earlier, we're not going to achieve this as Later alone, right? We need various stakeholders, including government and the private sector, to be able to work with us to realize this dream at the end of the day. Yes.
Okay. So I know that you do continuous monitoring and evaluation, and if you were to go by the projections that you presently have, is the future bright for this nature of business?
For sure. I feel like, and for the time that we've been in business in Uganda.
And how long is that?
We've been in business for going 2 years now, mm-hmm. right? So I will say the uptake is there. There's need for credit. Consumers are very receptive towards our products. We are working very well with merchants, and we're also calling upon a lot of merchants to work with us, so that at the end of the day they're able to access and extend this product to their customers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about hire purchase for majority traders dealing in high value assets. For example, domestic. It could be commercial, agriculture. It could be even just for industrial use. Yeah. Pretty much. Mm. How can this work that you do actually positively impact the businesses if adopted?
Yeah, so we have seen very beautiful stories from the merchants that we have been working with, and for sure it opens up a lot of doors when you have credit access and you're able to access credit, right? So case in point for the merchants that we have been working with, and possibly some that could adopt this, definitely you're looking at increasing your business, right? If you want to scale your business, there's need for credit, right? If you need to maximize on your working capital, you need credit, right? Mm-hmm. If you want to offer high value products, and we're also looking at encouraging more businesses to start up, right, to be able to offer their because I mean Ugandans are very entrepreneurial by nature, so we're looking at getting a lot more businesses access credit to be able to build themselves and offer credit and offer the products.
So yeah. There are those that obviously have come to do partnerships with you. Yeah. But there are those Ugandans who have been interested, but when it comes to the paperwork, they sort of hold back because of some challenges. And from where you sit, what are some of those challenges that this kind of business people have been stopping them from actually getting into business with you?
Okay, I will say for us as Later, we have tried as much as possible to make the customer onboarding journey quite efficient, right? So we don't require a lot of paperwork when onboarding the customer, right? So a few KYC details to be able to get the information that you need.
What's KYC details?
So that is know your customer. So your name, your ID number, your phone number, to be able to call you and give your credit limits, right? So we've been able to shorten the process for the customer, right? Actually, in some instances, we actually do have instant approvals, right? So able to get...
So walk me through this process.
Okay, so what happens is you sign up, right? Say in this case, you go to our web app or you walk into a store, right? So you provide your KYC details, so that's your name, your phone number, or where you work, and then from there we're able to. So we have we've done quite a number of third-party integrations to be able to score the customer, right? So within a few hours, depending on the customer, you're able to get a credit limit, right? So with your credit limit, so for B2B customers, you're able to access up to that's around 5,000 USD, right? That's for B2B customers, and for B2C, sorry, and for B2B customers, they're able to access more, right? So we score you, you get a credit limit, and you're able to shop for items. So for individuals, you're able to shop for furniture, electronics, items for your house. You want a new couch, you want a new TV, you want a laptop for work, you want a phone for work. For B2Bs as well, you want to expand your businesses, you want to buy stock to sell for your customers. So yes, so and then what happens is once you get your facility or your item in this case, you're able to pay over time, right? So for us as Lipa Later, we offer the customer up to 12 months to be able to spread their payments. So from 3 up to 12 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of paying back, what's the discipline of Ugandans on that so far?
Well, I will say there's nothing to worry about, to be honest. There's nothing to worry about. There's definitely a lot more sensitization that we have to do, right, to the mass market in terms of them understanding credit and being able, because as I mentioned, this is the direction we're heading to, right? So there's a lot of awareness, a lot of sensitization that we need to do to our customers. However, I will say when business ends, definitely there's nothing to worry about. In
the case of 12 months have elapsed and I've not completed my payment, what then is the renegotiation for completion of that payment?
So in such instances, however, they are not the majority of cases. We do offer, we do restructure facilities because there are certain things that are not foreseeable, right? So we do allow our customers to restructure facilities. Yeah, we allow that.
All right, your closing remarks, Edith?
So as I close, I will definitely mention a couple of things. One, to our customer, right, is there's need for credit, right? We need to live comfortable lives. We need to live decent lives. So I'll call upon customers to be able to embrace credit, right? To be able to better their lifestyles. For businesses as well, it's time that our businesses take off. It's time that our businesses scale, our businesses grow. So I'll call upon businesses to also adopt credit for them to be able to achieve this. And lastly, I'll call upon, again, various stakeholders and within government, within the private sector, to be able to work with us, because at the end of the day, we're looking at being able to pass on this information to the mass market, so they're able to understand credit, how it works, and for them to be able to access it.
All right. Thank you so much, Edith, who's the country manager, Lipa Later Uganda. And you can just type in just Google it up, Lipa, L-I-P-A, then Later, L-A-T-E-R, Uganda, for more details on how you can actually achieve that lifestyle goal that you've been dreaming of 2023. It's all about achieving your goals. We're going to be taking a short breather, but more conversations coming up here on Morning at NTV. Stay with us.